Welcome, people, to the nahsee exchange. We are back again for another spicy, juicy, entertaining, this lively discussion between me
The
and my
brother and sister, yes, the brother and sister duo of Mickey and Trina. Welcome to the
live
exchange.
and up and running. All right, here we are. We could just go on. If you're new, welcome back. If you're returning, thank you and welcome back.
Yes, we upload videos every Sunday, so
Every Sunday.
we're gonna be here.
Yes, and don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and join the exchange by putting your comments. We want to hear your feedback, your thoughts on what we are talking about.
And
So
like we say all the time,
whether you're nasty or you can't see, clean up your heart and come. Let's talk. So we have another one for you today. My brother is really excited because I think on this we're going to disagree.
we have been disagreeing for the last
That's not even a word.
You understand? Don't worry. We normally agree, people. We normally agree, but these ones, nah.
So anyways,
Run it.
we are gonna run it's our next video we find, So we are gonna run the video. We're going to play the video and then we're going to get into discussion. So let me find
the right moment, your mean ass is gonna get fucked good and your bills paid. You understand what I'm saying? Being the nice girl, you have to know when to be nice. So first thing to get money out of a man, you gotta know when to be nice and you gotta know when to be nasty.
That's number one.
That's number one. Because you have to keep his attention span first. So you're trying to get money out of him. And there's levels, lady. Again, Alan has been doing this tutorial, but here we are. There's levels. What type of money are you asking for? And that's going to determine how nice you need to be and how nasty you need to be. So if you're a girl who's just asking for nail money and bill money, you really don't have to be that nice. I'm going to get all that talking shit. I'm going to call her and talk mad shit about him. And then I'm going to answer the phone. Hello? How you doing? Well, tell me when I'm ready. No problem. Obedientness. That's number two. Be obedient. And I know it sounds crazy. It sounds but we're talking about you're trying to get money out of a man. This is the topic, right? Okay, cool. Be obedient. Men like women who listen. It makes it easier for him to want to spend his money on you when you listen. In the same way that you want your child to get good grades, all you gotta do is get A's. And I'll buy you whatever you want. It's the same shit. Get all A's in his class. And you'll get whatever you want. Number three, how to get money out of a man. I want to put sex in this, but ladies, I want to teach y'all something. You don't even got to give it up and you can still get the bag out of him. That comes with playing 1, 2, and 3 at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be a multitasker. You got to be a nice girl. You got to know when to put him in his place. You got to know how to spend his money. That's number 4. Men like women who know how to spend their money. Okay? So let me repeat that. Men like women who know how to spend their money. So there's the girl I take out to eat and she's trying to spare me and not look like she's a gold digger and order a salad and a couple of things and not really eat. No, baby. This is the spot you're supposed to splurge. I'm gonna order that, and I'm gonna order to go, and I'm gonna tell him, yo, my mom is at the crib too, and I think she might want a little steak too. I ain't gonna get whatever you want. My mother taught me something. How you can't go home hungry and your pocket's empty. You understand what I'm saying? I remember coming into my house one night, and my mother said to me, I said, I'm in her refrigerator, and she said, why are you in my refrigerator? You just came from a date with a guy. He didn't feed you? How your pussy wet and your stomach empty? You understand what I'm saying? So after that, I tested the waters. I have never let a man take me home without feeding me. I don't give a fuck if I'm not hungry and I'm throwing that shit in the fucking trash. Feed feed me, because it's gonna tell me what's next. If I say I'm hungry and he says, yo, I'm in a rush, I can't feed you right now, yo, you can't, and just drops me off, he's not really that interested. But the man that, he may be in a rush and says, listen, I don't have time to drop you, take you to go and get some paper, get yourself something to eat, or whatever. Now we got Uber Eats, it's 2020. He's gonna make sure you eat and drop you off. A man that does not feed you, he doesn't even deserve your conversation. So we're on number 4.
Now we're going to number 5.
Now we're going to number 5. But damn, I could keep going because there's so many ways. And this is without giving up the coochie. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to talk from experience. One of my ways when I am in that mode and I'm like, I just want the money, find common interest. Find a common ground. You may not have an auntie in Ohio, but if he's telling you that his family's from Cleveland and they play basketball and they do this, go start looking up some basketball players. Go start looking up the city. Go start looking up some landmarks, some things that you guys can have mutual conversations about. Men have to be comfortable to spend their money. Make it easy for them, ladies. Always be on your best dressed, your best behavior. Men like that boss talk too. Again, it's levels to get in the bag. So depends on what level you are. Because a girl that's going for 8 figures, I'm exaggerating, 6 figures, she's gonna have a conversation about business the entire date. Whether it's her business or his business, the entire date is about business. It's about what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go. I don't want to hear your boyfriend broke your heart. I don't care about the last nigga that cheated on you. I don't care that I have the same car as somebody you used to know. I don't want to hear about that. Girls are having the wrong conversations, and that's why he's not calling you back. Or that's why you're the girl who you're wondering why he's not flying you out, and this other girl he's flying out and she ain't giving it up, but you already let him hit it. You gotta protect your queen down there, ladies. Men like a chase. They are animals, and I'm not calling them animals in a disrespectful way. They are animals in the sense like in the jungle, tigers, lions, and bears. They are animals. They feed on the chase. The bear goes to the water, he sits there quietly, he waits for the fish that doesn't see him coming and scoops it. Same way men are with women. The lion, he sits back, he behind the bushes, the hyenas are running, they're going crazy. The hyenas is the girls who don't leave with the bag. They going crazy. They running around in the jungle. You understand what I'm saying? They not focused. While me, I'm a tiger. I'm gonna sit back in the bushes, real quiet, watch everybody go by, and I'm gonna take down the elephant. You heard? I'm gonna take down the giraffe. While y'all wanna play with these little,
You want to start it? First of all, I agree. What she said.
Wait. So which part you agree with?
No, everything what she said. Everything what she said. In the sense that 9 times out of 10, if let me take it for 9. 7 out of 10. If you follow that as a woman, you go get to your want all time.
Oh, so you are a proponent of gold digging.
Listen, all right. Now here we go going at the semantics. I never say me agree with gold digging. What I'm saying, what she's saying is right. Plus, she never spent no lie. What she's talking about and what she described, if a woman wants to be a gold digger, that is it. Obviously, I don't want a gold digger. And obviously, I tell a woman to be a gold digger. But if that's what you want to do, what she's saying is correct.
Okay, but here's the issue with that.
Mm-hmm.
When you're on your gold digging expedition, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You go and tell the man, the unforeseen victim of this gold digging entrapment, that you are on a gold digging expedition?
All right. Now here's the thing. You have a concept when they say, if that is no when she do it too good, where now the boss feeling say in love. Can let me tell you something.
Wait a minute.
Most man have money. Have money to spend. Right,
no. Wait a minute. Didn't you guys recently have in the news where this little girl in Clarendon got herself killed because of her gold digging expedition activities?
No.
Isn't that why she got killed? When she was she was mining all the gold from this man that was her boss and building houses and all these things.
Oh,
And the man
yeah.
was
I
prepared.
remember
I
that
don't know if
one.
the man was, he must have been preparing to leave his wife for her, only to find out that this girl was actually stringing him along and she had her legitimate
Man,
that she had on the side, and when he found out about it, what did
he
he
was the one on this side.
put? 2 bullets in her head. So tell me now, you agree with this girl?
All right. Again, and here's what I'm coming from. I'm saying I may not agree with the activity of gold digging, but what she said in the video, the steps that she outlined are not wrong.
The 5-step tutorial to gold digging.
To getting money out of her back.
I was
Gold
writing
digging.
them down, you know. I was
Yes.
the gold digging tutorial.
So let's start from one.
Step number 1, she says, you need to start nice to the man.
Yes.
You have to be the nice girl. And
yes. So question. All right. Because now we go argue the wrong and right of it. Because my thing in the middle, I agree with gold digging, but what she's saying is correct. In a relationship, does it survive if a woman is an asshole? Let's use the word asshole. Cannot communicate, aggressive, rough, blah, 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 argumentative, all of this. Is the relationship going to last? In a normal relationship, you get about the money and get the money out of a man. If a woman is like that in a relationship, what is the likelihood or the possibility of that lasting very long? Most men will get fed up and left down.
I feel like this question is setting me up for entanglement.
What is in session? You understand, man. You have to make sure so you come right. Because the liar and the judge are what?
Trick question. There's no right or wrong answer. I really don't feel like.
Speak your mind, man. Be free.
Your question.
Be free. Talk it truth.
Me feel like said this is an entrapment. No, me plead.
Speak freely.
Yes, if a woman is what they call contentious and what the word do I look for? Cantankerous and argumentative and all of that, and everything is an argument. No man is going to want that. Man, woman, and they're not going to want that. They're not, unless you're into dysfunctional relationships, which most people aren't. They're not going to want that. I agree.
And that is it. That's how I say, step by step, what she said not wrong. What she's doing, we may not agree with, but what she said is not wrong. Because you have to be nice. You have to make the individual feel comfortable. Because man do this too, you know. We have something in Jamaica say, lyrics. When man give woman lyrics. Lyrics. You have to can't give the man the lyrics. The woman, as a man, you have to can't give woman the lyrics to the front. Because here, woman want money, man want front. CM counterpart. So number one.
Wait. So that is the basics of relationship. Men want to have sex, women want to have money. That's it.
Guess what? Most relationships, especially within the Jamaican context, is transactional. Because we're going to talk about it. In a Jamaican context, you always have the idea of pussy pension. We talk about this all the while. Women talk about this all the while. You know, me have to make sure me have my pum pension. Me have to make sure I have my money because
define for those of us who are not familiar with the definition of the pussy pension. Can you tell us what is the working?
We use the Jamaican word pum pension.
Pum pension. Tell us.
The pum pension, because I've had a few conversations with women about this. Because as a man, obviously, I like me or you gold dig me. So I have spoken about this.
See.
Again, me tell you say, As I said, I don't like what she do, but what she has said, again, what she's saying isn't wrong. Pum pum pension, the concept is this, and a lot of women have this idea. If you're going to be with a man, he has to be providing for you financially. Most women will say, you have at least can get a money if you buy a rag and a soap to wash your front. A man can just dig out your belly, and I think can keep clean and keep the very thing that he wants, which is sex, clean. So you have to pay for your rag and soap. So woman take it further, you have to go pay for your light bill, you might have to pay for some grocery, all kind of other things, hair and nails.
Hear what?
Concept is this. If you as the man is not providing some kind of financial assistance, you are not entitled to sex. Simple.
So what you're describing to me is prostitution.
Yes. In so many ways, yes. But within the Jamaican concept, we do not see it as prostitution. We see it as just a natural part of a relationship. Because we have this survival transactional mindset.
Wait. Let's not conflate the two things. Let us not conflate the two things. When you're in a relationship, naturally, some things going to occur. Naturally, people going to have sex together. Naturally, people going to help each other out and work together financially to make sure, say, because in a relationship, you're supposed to be building. Una build a foundation for your family, your kids, blah, blah, blah. So in that way, if you're with somebody doing the financial, thing, helping each other out or whatever the thing is, that is building the relationship, building each other up. That is, however, when you have a situation where, like this young lady is talking about, wherein you are literally going after somebody because you want your nails done, your rent paid.
You want them provide for you financially.
Mind you, it may be one person that be able to provide all this, okay? Or sometimes you have three again. So you have one for the hair and the nails, one for your rent, and one for your light, and one for your extracurricular activities. That, to me, that's not a relationship. That's low-key prostitution.
Listen, as me say, and me I give one next example again, which again,
it's not relationship.
No. In the person mind that is doing this activity, it is a relationship. You know why? Because we have the idea of a prostitute being a woman that is on the back road or some little street, some little dead end, whatever, walk one with a little purse. And when you drive on the side of the road, it's a business. That is the idea that we have as a prostitute. So for one woman, because I'm telling you, I had conversations, many conversations. Once she not do that, she's not a prostitute. You understand? Once she not there on the market, quote unquote, you're not there on the roadside a sell.
So if
you're not a prostitute.
If a duck walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, but in the duck's mind it's a cat, then it's not a duck?
It's a cat. You can't tell her that she don't want cat. Listen, pussy pension, one next thing, common thing is his money is our money and my money is my money. And me talk about this come out of the person I know who said this is we're actually in a community relationship. He was actually getting married at the time. And that was her thing. His money is ours and my money is mine. Because guess what? P money will take care of me and him. And me go keep all of my things there. Like me say, me might not agree with it.
You is a man, right?
Yeah.
So why as a man you just sign up for something like that?
Me not sign up with that.
That sounds like some parasitic type of thing. So if so me as a man, right? So me at work, me I mind you, me I mind the kids, mind shop, me I mind your mama, me I mind your father, and your auntie, cousin, friend them.
No, we gonna go in it because there are cases of this.
Wait a minute, me I provide everything, and you are also working. So all the bills, all the kids, and all your extracurricular activities, and when your family want things, and you are also working, so and then you just save up all your money in your bank account.
Of course. Aren't men
Why
known
would
as
a
the
man subscribe
providers?
to this?
No. But we're coming right back down. This was also a part of the patriarchy. Because people that talk about this man patriarchy, now we are going at this next topic about equality and all that, where women are fight for. One of the things that came with patriarchy, because we love talk about the negatives, women are talk about the negative, like, women have no rights, can't vote, the domestic violence, treated like a man property, all of that. Those are the negatives, great. But one of the positives that come out of patriarchy, the concept that men provide.
Right,
Even,
but in
we don't know, let me finish,
women,
let me finish the point. Because you have seen this, if you go on social media, you see these women who say these things. Oh, I'm not into the tradition anymore. Down with gender stereotype. But ask them, say, okay, if you carry a man for one date, who will pay your feet?
the man
And the
does.
whole thing collapse.
The man does. He's asking me out.
No. You hear me tell her, say, if you bring him out on a date, post your call him and say, Jerry, let us go out to eat. Who's going to pay for it?
Why would I do that?
Exactly. What make you can't pay your feet? You're not money too. You're not working. Why you not
No,
paying?
you are courting me.
Yeah,
You
date.
want me.
Call me. The woman call the man and say, I want to go out tonight. Right?
Well,
I want to go out. Now him call you and say, oh, I'm taking you out. I want to go out. And because you know, say Jerry, I quote you and Jerry now. I go say, no, Jerry, go spend your money. Guess what? You're gone. And this is perfectly acceptable because this is the standard. So this is still in play to this day. So as much as you want to say, we are trying to switch it up. There are certain common threads that are still in play in society even to this day, and this is one of them. Getting money out of a man. Some woman does more savage than others, but it is still in play.
I guess I didn't get the savagery.
You understand? Some people does more savage than others, but it's still in play because that is the perfect example. You're going on a date, although you call him and then carry out, you're not expect to pay for it.
Okay.
You're still looking at him to pay for it.
The only thing, I'm going to tell you, the only thing in this whole entire thing I agree with. Only thing, and it even pains my heart to say it. The only thing that she said that I agree with is when she said she went on the date and she come back home and search in her mom's house for food. Now that part, because I'm like, if some guy take you out on a date, right? I don't, and women do this because they're trying to act cute. Like, I don't eat that much. And we just picky around the food. And then you go home and you're hungry and you're eating down your house. That's the part that I totally agree with her with, because if I go on a date, you need to feed me. I'm going to eat a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat because I am not going back home and then I have to go in my fridge and search for food.
Guess what? But here's that.
If I go on a date with you and you can't at least feed me, I'm sorry, but we probably won't have a second date.
But it plays into the whole concept of men being providers. Guess what?
It's all about you.
No. It's the fact that he cannot provide. If he cannot even put food in your belly, you say you don't want him. There's no second date.
We're not going on a second date.
If he doesn't see the necessity of providing,
especially if
he might not get no money, but he have to put some food in there.
Especially if we go out on a date and you want to touch up and rub up on me and kiss up and then on top of that you want to make like say you even want to broach the topic of sex, and I'll know offer a icy mint, offer a glass of cold water, you not even offer.
Speak freely, sister. Speak freely, man. Talk it.
Nothing? You know.
And that is why I say my girl is right.
Over.
No care how you
Take
want
it
slice
over.
it and dice it.
We will not. You will be blocked.
No matter how you want slice it and dice
But
it.
that is not prostitution.
Right.
That is me exercising my right as a person to say, I don't want nobody that's crooching and selfish. And that's what that is. You're crooching and selfish.
Yo, me have one brethren one time that man, we had a heated debate about this. And know what him say? He said, every woman sell. Every woman a prostitute. I look at him and say, dude, if you want a mother, I say yes. He man say, don't me not put no much for business. He man say, every woman a sell. Because guess what? Even if you remove the idea of money, physical Benjamins or share or whatever your currency is. Security. The woman use the word security. You understand?
What is wrong with the word? It's a beautiful word.
Exactly. So, one of the main way for a man provide security is either money. Some money like strength. A man look abs and he look thick and he look like if a man touch it too hard, he can punch him over. Whatever. The whole point of matter is you as a man have to sell something. You have to put something forward in order to get this woman attention. To purchase her attention. The most common way man use in today's society, because we live in a commercial society, money. Back in the day, it's probably a warrior. Big muscle, he can fling his spear 200 miles, accelerating, obviously. Or whatever. Yes, every woman want him, because you know him, yeah. You understand? Remember me talk to my father, daddy said back in the day, when, before car gets so popular, you know what we used to make woman panty wet up? Bicycle.
Oh my God.
The man in the community, we have the hottest bicycle, because bicycle was like the car back then. Panty wet. And the boss have a little work, and can buy a little bicycle, your bicycle shine. Panty wet, man. My girl have two up on the handlebar. She well nice. You can't talk to she. So guess what? Everything I sell. As much as we may not agree.
No.
In the methods.
No.
But in the end,
that is not no. Prostitution.
Buying and selling.
No. Again, prostitution is when you literally, you and the person, they know that they come, they're not looking for conversation. They're not trying to see if you can be the mother to their children. They're not looking for building a legacy. They're not looking for someone to take home to their mother and to, that can wash, cook, and clean. They don't care about none of that. All they want is the sex, however long it is, whatever they're paying for, whether they're paying for a blowjob, whether they're paying for the full works, whether they're paying for an anal, whatever. They know all these things, or they're paying for all of the above. You pay your money, you get your service, and you move on, and the woman or the man say next person. That is prostitution. Prostitution, hold on, is not a woman and a man. There is a dance that happens between, and it's called courting, dating. It is a dance. It's a finesse that happens between two persons in
I like that word, the finesse
of getting to know each other. You speak, you have long, luxurious phone calls where you're on the phone for hours at night, talking and having sweet lullabies and falling asleep together. And it's so cute. And then you talk about life and how many kids you want and blah, 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 and this and that. Then you take him home to meet your parents, you kiss, you hug, you have sex, you cuddle. All these things, you want to have children with them. That is not. And in the midst of all of that, we live in a society that what we need. We need currency. So we both work, we're providing, we're the whole, we're building. That is not transactional relations. That is just how a normal functional relationship within the context of our society is. No.
But here's the thing. You just defined what prostitution is. These are the list of services. The man buy what he want on the menu, do what they need to do. keep it moving. So going back to the context of the video, and this is what I say, the woman that tells you, come right back to the talk about pum pum pension. The woman that tells you that she wants her pum pum pension, in her mind, she's not a prostitute. Because she's not telling you, say, here's a list of activities, you pay $10 for the blowjob, this for that. She have no price list. All she says this: if you want anything at all, if you want to be intimate with me, if you want to be in a relationship with me, the female, just know, say, I've got to provide some money.
A relationship.
So we don't know. So, that's again, I'm saying, for their mind, because you're looking at that as prostitution, but in her mind, she's not a prostitute because she not have no prices. She not on the market like that. She not tell us, say, right now, nice segue, run me through. Run the tune, let me tell you something look for. Because I tell you, say, all this shit has been in Jamaican culture for a long time. And that's why as Jamaican women, they have this concept. Them are not prostitute, but you need to run the money. This has been in our culture. There are so much songs highlighting this very activity, getting money out of a man. So if you have a man and him not provide no money to you, you is an idiot.
Wait. So I never really listen to the word to this song.
Me listen to it a long time.
This man
Come
said.
me a little youth and me listen to it, me I say, yo.
Man said.
Really?
The man is not going to rub out your body and say you're done. The man say you have to put down the money before
you lie down.
The money and bring it home. Now sell your body about the finance the road.
Wait a minute. The man said.
You not sell your body, but the finance will come.
The man say you not sell your body, but the finance will run.
Of course. Run it on.
He said, wait. He said, you have a lot of men that likes to rip off and run.
Yes.
So therefore, you have to collect the money first before you and the man have sex. How is this not prostitution?
The man say now sell your body, but the finance you run. Because when your body mash up, you must show say where you get out of it. And again, it comes right
prostitution.
Back. No, but that Trina, that's why I tell her, say, me and you might see that as a transaction, but within Jamaican culture, concept, this is pum pum pension. You understand? You are in a relationship with a man, because I'm saying, I have had conversations, heated arguments with females over this. Can me say a prostitution too? You understand? So in this case, I'm playing a David advocate because I've had the conversation. When I say you need to be sure where you get out of a relationship. Okay, you have sex with your and he gone.
Okay.
You have sex with your and he gone. What you have to show?
But hold on. Hold on.
Nothing?
No, hold on. When you're in a relationship is different from a situationship. Maybe that's where we need to put on some line. No. Because
Trina,
wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Let me finish.
Hold
let me just add this.
Hold on.
All right, go on.
Let me talk. If you and somebody's in a relationship, there is no sex and run, because there is no running unless the two are going to break up. If you're in a situationship wherein you're a side chick, or you really don't want him but you want what he has, so that's a situationship. There is no, the relationship one inner is the situation that is there. So it, at the time, it is mutually beneficial. You want sex, I want money. Situationship. A relationship is because you can have times wherein, if you're in a relationship, your man isn't working and you, the woman, is working, and so now you have to step up, and you're going to, all the bills that he would have paid, or you guys have shared or whatever, you're the one taking care of all those things. You're not going to now run out on this man and be like, well, you don't have a job, so I'm out. Or you have situations where, let's say the woman is working more money and it's more advantageous for the man to be at home and take care of the kids. In a relationship, people make these types of, call for the family. It's not just about me. It's about what works for the family. And so if I'm in a relationship and my man that I am in this relationship with says, honey, stay at home, I will take care of you, there's no problem there. Or him give you money if you're gonna get your ears done or your nails done. Okay, whatever. Because at the end of the day, you guys are working together as a team to build your family. So you get your nails done, your hair done, you go home, you cook, you wash, you clean, him there work, or you guys do, you're building something together. In a situationship, it's all about me and what I'm getting, and if I'm not getting what I want, I'm out. And it goes to the man and the woman.
Question. And we're talking, because we have talked about the Jamaican concept. If one woman a work, or good money, or a car, the boy where she do it, or the, I'm not use boy, the man where she do it, that now work, sit in a yard all day, play game on him computer, might clean, might wash, but he give her section, she comfortable. And when she ready, she drive along in her car or whatever. And be honest with me, how would the society look at that female?
Well, first of all, that man is a bum.
Oh.
He's a bum. Because even if the woman, let's say, all right, this situation where you said the woman work and he's at home. If you are going to be at home, for me, that is what would have said traditional role reversal. So therefore, if you're at home, I'm at work, and when I come home, I expect, because if I was a woman and the roles were reversed, there's a couple of things that you'd expect. You'd expect your dinner to be made. I'm not supposed to come home and come make dinner, or I have to go order out. Or if you can't cook, you'd go down the road and go buy some food down at a cook shop and make sure the dinner is prepared. Or you'd clean, make sure the house is well kept. I'm not supposed to come home and then cleaning on top of that. Unless, again, you're in your situationship wherein, and men do it too, wherein you have your little young thing at
exactly
that you
but wait,
all they want to do is that's your situationship.
But pause. But that's why I ask a question. I never have to say. Whatever me have to also say to look on that. A man having that, he's seen as a done and him have him little young thing a yard. A woman in a same situation, yeah man. Idiot. She don't have no sense. You see how that work?
That is true. People would criticize her and say she's an
okay.
But if a guy did it, he was like,
okay. Hence why we come right back to what we said. We might not
so great
agree. We might not coming right back to the video we started the whole thing. We might not agree with prostitution gold digging, but what she's saying isn't wrong. That's where I'm saying. Because the society that we live in highlights Just like the song we just play, highlights and accepts this activity. Yes, may I know what is needed if you have one actual functioning good relationship, the give and take, the teamwork. Wonderful, great. But society still accepts and we idolize this activity. And as I said before, in the female head, she's not a prostitute. This is just normal. Sad, but true. Because I have a conversation with fiancés, a ring on their finger, just a wait for to get married, same mentality. And the only reason the man even reach so far to the point, listen, when they even reach the point when they get married, in the beginning of the relationship, he had to show that he could have provided money.
But listen, I think there's a fine line here, because which woman wants to be, or even a man, I'm not a man, but I would say, even for a man, who wants to be shackled with what I said, but that may I go for the Bible word, a millstone around your neck. Sometimes it's not even that the work that the person do, even if they're a stay-at-home person, but the fact that when they're industrious, you know what I'm saying? At home, they're industrious. You talk to them about your business, and behind the scenes, they're not, maybe not in the forefront, but they're helping you. They're giving you ideas. I mean, they're helping you with your success. That's a different thing than when who wants to be with somebody. So I get the whole, you have to vet the type of person up front who you want to be with, because you want someone that it's want to have the same energy. Like, I don't want to be like this person who's entrepreneurial, go-getting, like I'm there and I'm with this person who's like, what do you want to do with your life? So are you getting a job? Okay, example, I know someone right now that is married with children, and that is like the thing that is killing their relationship at this point. The one spouse, very entrepreneurial, go getting, blah blah blah. The wife, she barely work, barely, and the only reason she does it part-time is because the husband is kind of like, yo, you need to help me out here. Why would you as a person be with somebody who they literally see you working yourself to death? I guess this is where I have the problem. How can you as a person be okay with watching someone working themselves to death to cover all the bills, right? Every single bill, while you sit there, and you either refuse to help, not because you're lame, just because you're lazy, or you are working, but you keep all your money in your pocket, while to me, you're a parasite. You are a parasite. So you are feeding off the host. So therefore, imagine this. If you guys break up, for whatever reason your relationship don't work, you gonna walk away and you're financially fine. This man going to start over from scratch because he don't have 2 cents to rub together.
We don't know about that happens.
If you love somebody, how is this okay? How can you sit down and say this is okay if you
but Trina, me understand your point of view. I understand your passion. But here's what I'm saying. Our culture of Jamaica, this is okay. This is accepted and normalized. If you talk to several men, say in their 40s, 50s, 60s, you will hear stories of men walk away from houses, walk away from cars. Here's the thing, and this is what I think we may have discussed this, and we can have a different discussion about feminism, if it, modern day feminism, if it's toxic and whatever. When I reason we have issues with certain feminists, they try to make it look like, say, men have no issues. Like, we just have it good, nothing wrong. Any problem we have, we create them, and we have problem. Like, we don't have no problem. Just woman have problem, if it just fix the problem of society, just woman have fix, and man does good. We don't have no problem. Here's the thing. Men do not talk. We had a video last week about the man being an asshole and about men being wild and not expressing. Man not talk. So you're not going to hear about men issue as much as you hear about women. You hear about domestic violence, this, that. all of this, you go hear about it. Because you know, man expressive, man go punch this, that. You go hear. But if as a man, because I've had conversations, just random conversations with man, with people I know personally, you just run a taxi or man just a talk, they are work on, yeah, you have conversations. Yeah, man, we walk with houses, multiple houses, when them bill with woman and they left it. Because the relationship not work out and then they have just left it. Because if, and it's the next thing too, if him turn on and techie, you will hear say, Mr. Techie back. You know the term then in Jamaica, techie back. Mr. Techie back. Because how you go give the woman something and take it back? You understand? And the woman they go look upon as less than. So you have cases of men who walk with houses, cars, invest, woman go to school, whatever. Them spend them money, spend them time. And as I said, the woman are not being genuine. And if you want to let it.
Again, I think
this
is the thing that, I don't know, this is the thing. What she's saying, if two people, right? If two people going into this and the man know that, listen, she's in it for the money, I want sex from her, and they want to do their relationship like that, I have no, that to me is fine. That's all no one doing the situationship, because that point is transactional, we're doing sex. And to me, that is straight up prostitution. So, but in a lot of times, that this lady is talking about, right? There's, okay, certain man, them on know say, especially if you have your money and whatever, they already know what the game is, because they're also on the shit. You know what I mean? They have their woman at the home. They just want, you know, that thing.
That extra little.
An extra thing on the side. She's on my arm. We know what we're doing. I'm paying her tuition. I'm making her look nice. I'm shelling out the cash. But he already know what it is. He's know what he's looking. That's just his side piece. And she knows that she's a side piece. And it's not a spoken thing, but it's an unspoken thing. We know that, and whatever. You know, this we have to do this for the next topic. We have some men who them know this lady's them side piece, and they're equally as possessive, as if the only man that needs to be in her life is him, which is why that guy killed that little girl, because he was married, but he got so butthurt to find out that she had a different man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a whole different topic for the male chauvinistic bullshit. Okay? That's a whole different topic. What I'm focused on today is this woman who is out here giving you the tutorial of how to get money from a man. So if you ever buck up on a guy who genuinely like you, he's a really good guy who's genuinely liking you, and you don't like him, here's a tutorial to get to. Hey, if you tell him like, hey, I don't like you, but we can still do this, and he give, that's fine. But if you really gonna sit there and play this guy just because you want your hair did and your nails and your this and your that, then I don't know. I'm not with it. Maybe I'm old school, but I'm not with it.
But that's the nature of the game, though.
I'm not into defrauding people. I guess that's just my thing. I'm not.
But here's the thing, though. It's hard to find a relationship that don't have some level of manipulation, because even parent to child, because it starts from even parent to child, there is always some level of manipulation, of knowing how to spin. Let's say manipulation with the purpose of having some form of control, right? Your parents might do it with the example of protecting you from strangers, you getting hurt, Because to me, even if it's transactional, it all boils down to power and control. So what she's saying is how, if you're a woman and your objective, as you said, we get money out of a man, This is how you play your power and control the game with that objective. Just like we have one man we tell us, say, yo, my youth, if I don't sexy, I look for a girl, you don't really want her. You understand? This is how you do, this is how you say. I've been talking about it earlier.
So how does someone know then?
You tell them lyrics and whatever makes you feel nice and whatever, and then you work towards a goal. The problem is this, and this is something we just have to learn as a individual, because these persons exist, both male and female. And as you go through life and you experience relationships, you have something called red flags. If we talk about our relationship, whatever, talk about red flag. You will know. You understand? As a man, you will know. As a woman with experience, even directly or indirectly, you will know. You will start see the red flags then. We're going to make you know, say, yo, the person here, nah. Because if my girl only a call you when she need money. If she only a call you when certain, not even money, but certain situation. Because sometimes not even money, you know. Sometimes she just a call up to talk to you. But if she only have time for you when she need you, or just one man just the same. If you only have time for you when he needs something, maybe an emotional crutch, something, yeah, exactly, support, that's the word. You have to start be like, yeah. So let me tell you, say, yo, I might agree with the art, because it's an art, as, you know, because my girl gave tutorial, it's an art, it's a skill of gold digging. Maybe on the man or female side, because man a dig for the vagina, my woman a dig for the PR Chanel bag. I might not in the art of gold digging, but if you want to do it, that's how you do it.
I guess.
Hate it or love it.
Well, people, ones and twos, if you need to know the art of gold digging, the video is on our Instagram.
Yo.
If you really want a true relationship, no, watch that video.
But no, but here's the thing. All right, listen out here. Your first point, what you have, because you have the right down, you know. So number one, what?
She say you need to be the nice girl.
Okay, number two.
Nice.
Number two.
So may I give the tutorial now? All right.
Man, yes, man. Mm-hmm.
She say you must be obedient. Oh, me not even know this was a obedientness. You must
submissive.
Be obedient.
The word there is submissive. Continue.
And listen. Under that one, you must be listen. You must listen, and yeah, listen well.
Mm-hmm.
Like in that too. When you go to school and you listen well, if you get the A's, you listen to the man so that you can know about him and have good, so you can have good conversation, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What me dep on? Number
two. You know number 3 you know.
Wait, no. Number 2 was obedientness. Number 3 was listening. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Then number 4, she said you must spend the money wisely.
Continue. Mm-hmm.
Right. You must spend it wisely, and then number 5 now, you must find common interests. So if the man like baseball, if you never know nothing about baseball, make sure say you go find out about baseball.
But here's the thing. You see the 5 things we just list. Remove the context of getting money out of a man and add the context of having a constructive, good relationship. What she said is not wrong, because having a common interest with your partner makes sense. Listening to your partner so you can have a conversation makes sense. Being submissive, knowing when to lose the argument, knowing when to say, when the person, when a man, when you know, because you want a man to lead, because you have this concept of man to lead. You can't want a man to lead and then it's a bull buck in a pen. It's not going to work. You have to have a time when you go fall back. As a man, to some time, you have to know when to fall back. As a man, you go ask a woman who can run a household, you know if you spend your money wisely. You can't work all this money and she does buy everything by Amazon, but she feel like everything by sale. So remove the context of getting money out of a man and put that as having a functional relationship. My girl, right? So here's the kicker about it. It is intention. So if your
I will agree
intention is
with
to
that.
be a savage and a gold digging vagabond, it will work. If your intention
Then
is
I'll
to
take that back. If
a
you
good
want some
wife
keys,
and run a good household,
check out our Instagram.
you understand? That still work. So that's why I tell her say what she's saying is wrong. I agree with the gold digging now, but what she is saying is wrong. She's not wrong. This is the same recipe if you have a good relationship. Don't be fake though.
Good relationship. When you're in the process of courting and dating and you want to snag the one that you are interested in. But in this case, what are you trying to snag is the person's
It's the
pocket.
bag. It's to snag the bag.
Keep the pocket open. You're not really interested in the person. You're just interested in what you're trying to get from the person. So all the information you're gathering is just for you to weaponize it against the person.
No, it's not weaponized. Excuse me. Not weaponized. The correct word would be to manipulate. So in the end, it's intention.
You know, say
it's intention. It's really intention.
And the prostitution.
And we don't know. Keep your point.
Wait a minute. Wait. I was thinking that the prostitution that we were talking about, that in my mind anyways, so throughout this conversation, is the one where they say on the streetwalkers. But
yes, priceless.
But when you look at people who do prostitution on a high level, those call girls who go out with men make escorts,
sugar babies,
you know, the $1 million men. They're not, that's what they do. They
master the art.
To be nice.
They master that shit.
Yeah, they do, you know, all, and then at the end of the night, you you must have sex or whatever that man wants, and however he wants. But they do all these. That's what they do.
Yes. That's what I say.
Difference is everybody in that transaction or situation knows what it is. Even though they're pretending when they're at dinner and, you know, finding out all of this and having nice conversation, they know what it is. We're doing this because at the end of the night, I'm getting my $5,000. He's getting some sex. We, you know, call me again next week. The thing that I don't like in that situation, everybody knows what's up. Everybody is in agreement. I don't care. But I'm just saying, if there's a guy that truly likes a girl or vice versa, and she's using this tactic on him, woe be unto him, because he's going to be shelling out all that money, doing all these things, only to find out that he has done everything in vain because she does not want him. And how many men out here are wrecked and know when they know or become savage men and become brutal to women, good women who would have otherwise had a really good relationship with, all because this one girl over here just, you know, did him so wicked. And I see him thing. The problem.
And I see him thing with woman. You have one good woman, you know, she put out all the needed characteristics to be a wife, you know.
Yes, and all this man wanted was to use her.
Some vagina. She wants to take you and go about in business.
And then when a really good guy comes around that really likes her, she's so like batter bruised and hurt and broken from this stupid person over here. She's not gonna even, she don't have the capacity to know even hold a good relationship. She won't even notice it because she has all her defenses up because of what this person has done before.
But here's the thing, let me say, that's why as a society, these are the type of conversation we need to have, because as we show you with the song and all of that, this is normalized.
I know, I love that song, and
normalized.
Even though now I think about the word, I still gotta dance to the song.
Exactly, because this, and I use that example to show you, say the mindset, the concept, it is normalized in our society. Pum pum pension, you hear it all the time. And what about woman, you tell us straight up, if you cannot provide financially, she no want he not go beyond that. Just like for you, for example, you say if he not feed you, he not go beyond that.
No, it's not even so much the feeding.
No,
It is
but man,
about the
you know
fact
we
that him selfish.
no, but that is it.
That shows you. Listen,
But pause no.
Jamaica,
But we ain't no pause no. Let me finish.
No,
Let me finish the point. Let me finish. Because I've said I've had this conversation many times. And then my rebuttal is this, yo. You meet one nice man. Man nice. Man good. Man I carry out one date. Rare. It's early in the relationship. Probably just 1 month in. And me know woman who did this. All of a sudden my man call him and him like, yo, me stress and you know, say light bill come for 16,000. Remember say no. With a 1 month to 2 month in, you know. And I like say, and my girl is like, oh, the light bill. And guess what now? Is that my man? I say, oh yeah, all right, let me give you 3 grand. X, Y, and Z. He done, you know. Remember, you know, the man nice, the man courteous, he having good work. He's doing all of these things. So he would have the basic, tick off all the boxes where I want for a good man, industrial, blah, blah, all of that. But in that moment, when you test him, you see if he go help with the light bill. And my man, they go groan you. It done, you know. Granted, pause, let me finish. Granted, he would have probably been the man with a martyr and give the world. When you pull the stunt upon him, my man look back and say, but wait. He come like somebody I look for use, my friend. And him pull back. And then your mind, selfish, bye. And you cut him off. And this is the argument we use when the girl made that something about, oh yeah, I say about you could have just lost a good man. She don't care. Because guess what? He never put up when he should have. You understand? So that's why this behavior is normalized in society. If you are not going to provide at these integral moments, no care how nice a man you want to be, you're not going no further than this.
Listen. As a person enter into a relationship, you don't want to know so the somebody who you're there with, them not mean. Because who wants a mean man? Wherein if you need help with anything, they won't help you. No, I mean no. Or somebody who's just at the end of the day, when you're in a relationship, as they say in Jamaica, one hand can't clap. So if we're together, let us put our little bit, because if you look on it, you know, in the grand scheme of things, when people come together, you're supposed to be able to pool all your resources together so that what one person can't do, when you pool your resources together, 2 people can do it. Yeah? That's part of being a relationship. So the hurdles are not so unattainable because now both people are working together. So why would you want to be in a relation? And that's only wisdom. Why would you want to be in a relationship wherein the very things that you had to do all by yourself when you are single, you still have to do them all by yourself and you don't have any help, right? If you're together, then what's the point?
But here's the thing. Example, Mickey, you're not in a relationship. You're courting.
But when you're courting, you need to, a part of the assessment, because to me, dating, courting, that's an assessment period. So I'm assessing to see what kind of character you have.
So you're assessing if you man can. So you're assessing. So she was assessing if the gentleman could appear a light bill, and then eventually
that's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much.
But like me say,
listen. To me, that's a little bit, because I am not going to be like, oh,
for a lot of women.
However,
this is standard.
However, if I'm in a bind, genuinely in a bind, let's say, I don't know, something happened, right? And I'm just like freaking out, like, yo, this is what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay. And for me, okay, personal story. When I was in college, right, and I was short on my tuition, and my money never come in yet, and I had a boyfriend at the time. Him said, "Okay, I'll loan you this money so that you can get this done, and then when your money come, then you pay it off. You give me back." No, that to me, okay, is a good man. Like you see the person you're there with, them in a situation, and you can say, all right, here what, me can help you out, and you. So the two want to put in the head together and you can come up with a plan. Oh, this person can, whatever. That shows that that person has like a good character.
Fine, but that example, great. But here's the thing. A lot of women, quite a few that I've talked, I'm not talking for all of them, they're not in a bind. It's just a test. Literally. It's just a test.
I think you can
Because
find some other way.
because as woman we say, me go beg him before he beg me.
What?
Yes.
So, all right. So here's the thing, though. So here's the thing, though.
Argument.
So here's the thing. So if the guy said that to her, that's okay too, right? If he's testing her to see if she would fuck up the money.
But hey, when you spin it and say, oh, but what's a man do the reverse? No, that's not acceptable. Again, we're going back to the gender roles. He's provider. She never provide nothing. You understand? And these are women that are in courtships, moving into relationships, getting married. Like the problem is the society has normalized.
There's a way to test them. I know, like, again, maybe he's over there. Maybe when on the first date that my fiance and I was on, because the first time we meet, whatever, I'm like, okay, let's go. I wanted something public. So, okay, we're going to just meet at the grocery. I need grocery, you need grocery. We're going to just, because if we never like him and we never mesh, it's a good way out and we just, shoosh. All right, you know what I mean? And he told me later in his back of his mind that he was a test for me, because he's like, if I had said to him, can you pay for these groceries? He said that would have been the done. It'd have been not a second date, not a third date, not a. I was like, really? He's like, yep. Because too many women do this where they and I was just like,
and this is what I'm telling you.
I was like, is this good thing that I had my own, because for me,
said earlier,
my pocket and I'm gonna pay for my own shit, especially on the first. Like, this is the first date. I don't know you. You don't know me. I just normally think like, I don't want you to feel like you obligated, and then, cause in Jamaica, some man, if them buy your ice mint, no, they expect you to give them sex. So therefore, I've just always been that person where you're not expecting shit from me. So therefore, I'm gonna have my money in my pocket. So I'm like, man, it's a good thing I was gonna ask you to buy my groceries, because we wouldn't be like engaged today. And he was just like, I'm so sick and tired of women doing this, wherein they use men for money, and that was his thing. It's like, if you had asked me for money right out the gate, I'd have been done.
But that's what I tell her. That's what I'm saying, and hence my thing is, this is normalized, and a lot of women, you being an exception, you might not do this, but a lot of women do this, and it's normal. And for them, they are no prostitutes. It's not prostitution. It's not it's nothing. It's just normal. It's you testing whatever else they want to use the word or whatever the justification. It's normal. And as I say, as a man, I had date around long enough in a relationship, you will know the sign them. You will know the red flag them. A girl, I look at family and my girl, as I say, first date, you want me pay for this, pay for that. No, keep it moving. And that Mr. T girl, I remember me having the conversation with her, and I said this to her, I said, yo, but what if you asking that now puts off the man, and you could now potentially lose a man, because you say everything is about him good. He have a nice job, he's courteous, respectful, he's hitting all the boxes. This guy's great. And just because you go test him, but you like Bill,
He's
and
just
my
like,
man,
nope,
yo,
I'm good.
wait, and before that, the whole thing deteriorated. And she saw no issues with this. She don't see no issues with that. And I'm back in my mind like, you could potentially have lost your husband. Because you want to settle down, you want to marry, you want to be, Mrs. Whatever. You just lose a good husband.
Well, for
And
me,
no,
I don't subscribe to the whole, his money is my money, but my money is my money. Maybe I'm just a peculiar person. I don't subscribe to that, and I don't subscribe to the whole, you know, finessing him to get all the money that you can out of him, whether you want him or not. I just again, ladies, if you're in the comments and you're of a different persuasion, please enlighten me. Put it down below. Put it in the comments. I've just never been that person. Even when I was younger, because I always felt like I don't want this man to feel like he has any leverage to have any kind of, because growing up in Jamaica as a female, I know that men feel like they own you once they start shelling out money. And I just never wanted any man to feel like you own any parts of me, because I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it, how I want to do it. And that's just me. And that's just that. And then I'm such a horrible liar. It takes a lot of energy to just, have that.
you don't have the finesse, my friend.
I
You just
don't.
don't have the finesse. You don't
Maybe
have the
if I
silver
did,
tongue.
I could have just boops out some man, but I just
Yes, I forgot the word. Boops.
boop.
Boopsy.
I couldn't do it.
Boopsy. See,
I
and that's
just
that's a Jamaican term. We foreigner call gold digger, Jamaican. We call the bag or the money bag is the
yeah.
boops. The money
Some of them
bag,
too much.
Jamaican equivalent is the boops. The boopsy, the one where you dig out the money from.
Then I have to sit there and talk to you on the phone, even though I don't really, I can't. Me just never have tolerance because I'm very much ill-tempered. I just don't. You know me, and my tongue kind of. I just don't have the tolerance for it. I don't.
Well, hey, like I said, we are wrapping up. Like me
Yes.
say, it's not like I agree with the boopsing, because I'm a man. Bless me, no girl boops me. Whatever me have right now, thank God for her. She ain't that type. So,
Praise him.
praise God. Praise God. I do not agree with the boopsing. But what was said in that video is correct. Like it, don't like it, what she still say, correct. And that's my thing.
I am going to disagree with her, and not just because of the context and the foundation of what she is proposing and saying. I am going to just respectfully
You
disagree.
just don't want to hear it.
No, I don't think this is a what I say now. Me not think this is something where you need to make your little girl and boy them. No.
Make your boy them listen so they can know.
I don't
Put
think,
them on
I don't
game.
think young ladies should
You need men teach your son.
trained in this way.
Men teach your son. Men listen to the video and put them on game. So they know when my girl trying to get the money out of the man.
I don't think women should. No. So just on the basis of, I think, ethics.
Principle.
I'm
Principle.
I'm a no on this one.
Well, here it is.
There it is. Sweet baby Jesus. I can't with you, bro. And again, until the next one, we're going to have a nice conversation.
A nice
You never know what's going to happen when it comes to us, You never know. Not even me know what will happen. That's going to come out of that young man's mouth. I swear. Anyways, join the exchange. Like, comment, subscribe. Please hit the like button and
And
please
share your thoughts, people. Share your thoughts.
yes. Your comments.
So we'll be seeing you next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Peace out.